drafts, and I think, wow, DN SOOPers have a well-rounded one. Yes, I know there's the Tilia in the room, and we're all not very happy with how that champ has been doing right now. But Flash, he is Recon. Flash for DuDu. His ult's coming back up. This is a really thin window, I think. Probably just walk away. BNK's tendencies, you know, getting the better of them for a second there, I suppose, but they do make the right choice. And the Dragon looks like it is going to go over here. However,
yeah, they're going to pressure Pyosik out. Apparently, he gets rooted up, and now he's super low, and that's his W gone. Has to flash over the wall, but look at VicLa. He is in there. Wants to get on top of this Wukong, but instead, Pyosik will just get out. Still a nice trade for the side of BNK as Raptor just run from top to bottom and picks up the Dragon as they, okay, they're engaging on a Clozer now. But it does look like maybe they'll be able to get out of there. Kellin has different ideas, though. The double stun does come through, but now he's got a flash. Diable also really low. Here comes Clozer, jumps off the wall too early. And, yeah, I don't know. No kills. Both teams kind of failed at doing that.
I really think BNK should be a little bit more willing to just take small wins than trying to go for the huge wins, as Raptor in particular.
But instead, they will go in for the fight as Raptor's dead. First blood goes over to Clozer, and this time the 2v3 doesn't work out, but maybe and keep it going.
Yeah. Let's see if this time DuDu can hit the ult.
Maybe if they bait clear in, which they absolutely will, as the Ignite is down, but I think DuDu is just fine. The damage is not enough for clear. It is pretty close, but Pyosik does get in there, and clear, no doubt, does get the win. And that's the way it goes, is now trying to engage here. A double stasis does come through, but Peter is buying a lot of time, as the knockback does go on to VicLa, but continuing to trade is BNK. deokdam makes his way over, and Kellin still looking for it to get the root down. And the ult comes out from Raptor, and that's enough damage to start pushing forward and take down Clozer. And now even Pyosik getting pretty low himself, takes the big one, but he does get away.
Could have been worse there for DNS. Only Pyosik does survive here. And it is a win for BNK. Gold basically dead even as DuDu.
He's got his flash, he is able to ult on over, but Clear also has the flash and the stun follow-up, so easy kill for Clear. He will collect that, up 25 CS, and now a kill on his laning opponent.
He had killed as his teammates were desperately trying to rotate up. deokdam didn't have ult. I think even if he does, they don't get there in time, but that's the first turret going over. Definitely winning out the macro game here with the lane pressure they have. These small leads for the Corki and the Cannon really make such a big difference when you can make these explosive plays and then take further control around the map.
Han's going to ult, which he did not. So VicLa just runs it off in that case. And Diable's going in for a trade. Who could have seen this coming? As now, a bit of a trade in the jungle as well. Pyosik, not the safest Wukong we've ever seen, but we do have TP coming in. Root goes down on a Peter as well. And Clear, behind enemy lines, is just going to run in from top lane and take him down alongside a Raptor, alongside of this tier 1 turret, and now they just run straight into the barn. Oh no, DNS, this is not what you want to do. Trying to force the fight down a couple of members and just giving more over to BNK.
Starting to look like a bit of a disaster here for DNS in this second game, as BNK
feel not confident in your position, and that's exactly where we're at. 18 minutes in, already 5,000 gold ahead is BNK, and the entire map is theirs. As DuDu, again, does not get to survive, not even going up against the Cannon, but doesn't really get to do much, as now they're looking for Diable, who does look very caught. And we do have the Bard ultimate to come down with the Realm Warp, but Diable is eating tons of damage. That's a shutdown for Pyosik, but here comes the flank as Clear is looking for it. Only really going to get Pyosik, but it's good enough. Goes over the wall, does Raptor. Gets knocked up into the air, and it looks like Clozer is not very long for this world. As deokdam also trying to run away from this. One auto gets it done, and DuDu even tries to ult in, but misses. And it's getting even messier, Wolf.
DuDu is having a bit of a rough one in this game. Guys popping off 10 stacks, by the way, on Darksteel now. And that, I think, might be the beginning of the end of this one. You know, there's just not a whole lot you can stand on here in this
competition. Unanswerable.
I mean, the gold matters a ton for the sides, right? And the fact that it's not playable for either solo lane or for DNS. But beyond that, I mean, okay, we're going to see one attempt.
Trying to get on top of VicLa here, who is going to Ghost and just kind of tank it all, and now he's just running away, and they're not fast enough to flash this come through, as Clozer had to use his own Ghost and Flash to make that happen. Gunblade and DuDu does not exist anymore, has to flash away himself, but instead, we do have Clear just kind of taking him down. One more Q, gets it done, doesn't even need it. As Clear with the solo kill.
Gotta spend so many resources to kill one solo laner on the other side.
We're trying to kill Raptor now as we have another Bard ult coming in. It's not a very clean game, but it's clean enough for BNK standards, they'll say. The shutdown does go to Clozer, but Kellin's looking for his own kill. Meanwhile, Clear trying to take a 1-1 against deokdam. Did not have to do that, but just kind of dies and gives 1,000 gold to deokdam.
All right, well.
Pyosik, he just did the blue, so it's not really like they have a good way to get in here, as now they see it in its entirety, as there's the Baron going the way to BNK, and Clozer's just kind of dead, so maybe they didn't know. I mean, there were a bunch of pings that came down, but the reaction to it was like very half and half. You know, Clozer's going in trying to do something, but then the rest, like, we have Pyosik taking the Raptors of the enemy team. Like,
I don't really know what the game plan was there. I think they're thinking about game 3, Valdez.
Yeah.
And so am I, as this will likely be the push to break the base and maybe even end the game. We're only 23 minutes in, but they have pretty insane siege with this Rise.
Yeah, the Rise, the Cannon, the Corki, and the Bard. This is not, you know, KT's position where they were up 14K with like Akali and I don't even know what else they had. It was like Ambessa or something.
Rek'Sai
had to dive.
Yeah, Rek'Sai is not 3 items when you're looking at a near 4-item Corki on the other side. You know, that doesn't seem like it's really going to be a winning strategy long term either. Brush it under the...
I don't know what to do. They will dive you, for better or for worse. As speaking of which, it's DNS that get the engage going here. Clear just going to Zhonya's, but the Wukong ult on top means that Clear is dead. At the same time, DuDu does go down, but that's a good trade, honestly, for the side of DNS. But now you don't have the quickness. That's a kill on the Bard, as they are taking quite a lot of turret shots. Like I said, BNK not scared to just do this, and it is not clean, but they might just get the win here as a ton of damage goes into deokdam, and they don't exactly get the win in the fight, but the Nexus turrets are down, and I think they'll win the game despite themselves, as Diable is Valkyrieing in, and he will die as the Raptor Nexus is going to go down, right? No, Raptor goes in, he's looking for the trade instead, and the Nexus denies him. So 2-0 to BNK.
I think with the super minions stacked up, it wasn't that